Hello everybody and welcome to Singapore, another hot lap on F1 2019, and this time we are in Marina Bay. So going into turn 1, all of the curb on the left hander and the right, but avoid the third curb completely. And the first complex we did there was pretty good. We got, a 10th on the delta, which is, it's a lot of time. This next right hander, you need to take a late apex, and we didn't really. We turned in a bit too early, so we maintained our time on the delta, but there's definitely, I'd say, at least a 10th through there. And going down the straight with DRS, 54 brake bias, left-hander, all the curb you can take. It's quite lenient on the track limits, on the power. This next hairpin, we run a bit deep. You maybe want to rotate the car's rear a little bit more there. And I'd say avoid this curb on the left-hander, but it doesn't really lose you too much time if you do take the curb. Just stay in 4th gear, keep the minimum speed up, and get on the power straight away. This next left-hander, all the curb on the inside. Down to 3rd for this next massive curb, over the bridge. Just keep the throttle pinned in 4th gear. Brake in good time, late apex, and rotate the car with the rear and the gearing. On the power straight away, and we're well up on the delta. We found a lot of time through that slow twisty section. Going into sector 3, we run a bit deep into this really tight right hander. On the power straight away, and we didn't lose too much time there, but this next section we easily lose a tenth. So we take a good amount of curb here, but this next left hander you can be a lot more greedy on that curb. Run half the car over the curb if you want. Going into the next left-hander, this bit's so slow but so easy to lose time. Into 3rd gear, on the power, lots of curb for these final 2 corners, and then on the power straight away on this final corner. If you don't get on the power straight away, you'll lose time through this entire next section. 6th gear for the final corner, throw it in, lots of curb. And 133.567, which is the lap record, as you will see now, just ahead of Photon, less than a tenth, so it's pretty close. I'd say there's a lot more time in the lap I did though. 8.8 for the aero, it's good, lots of downforce, transmission 50-60, it locks the rear very nicely. Right, left on the suspension geometry, pretty standard stuff. 3.3, 6.7, 4.5, so very soft on the suspension and quite high on the ride height. So just get over the curbs and stay balanced throughout. 80, 54, it suits my brake pedals very well. And 20.3 on the tyres, so a bit more PSI on the front. I think that's good mid-corner just to maintain traction, but the key around Singapore really is just abuse the curbs as smoothly as you can. As you can see, we went purple in all the sectors but I honestly reckon there's a 133.2 if you absolutely nail the lap. But yeah, I didn't have too much time to do this. I've got some competitions coming up. I'm very thankful you watched the video, but until the next one, I'll see you soon.